Culture is our way of being. Culture shapes us. It shapes our identities and influences our behavior, makes us unique and special, define the way we are. It is difficult to realize how different we are until you experience those cultural idiosyncrasies. Personally, I use it to work as a part-timer in the hotel industry. And believe it or not, hotel services require a high degree of cultural awareness, which I learned the hard way through dealing with our customer. My first story is with an American journalist. My boss asked me to take care of him as he was a special client. From the moment I took his luggage to the room, he started tipping me whenever I do something for him, which was really strange as I do not normally receive too much tips. But this guy basically gave me tips just for bringing him a glass of water. While I thought he was a generous man at first, it turns out to be an American thing as most US clients were tipping much. Something else I have learned about Americans is whenever they have a meal they expect a free refills. In most restaurants in Tunisia, you will be paying for another glass, something several US citizens didn't expect. I remember very well an American group asked for refills, and it was quite a surprise when I asked them to pay, as they thought it was free. Luckily, they gave me enough tips to pay for their drinks. When it comes to food, Italians have a special way of treating their meals. There was a couple that stayed about 2 hours at the table. I was surprised at first, so I thought they don't have enough money to pay. I asked them gently what took them so long, and they gave me a bizarre gaze. I asked my boss about them, and he explained that Italians eat slowly and I should leave them to be. The Chinese also have their own food traditions. A Chinese family finished fully their plates and stayed waiting for about an hour. After that, they were pissed off and complained to the manager, which had absolutely no idea what was going on. After they left, an experienced friend of mine explained that a Chinese leaving his plate empty is a sign he wants more food. You might think of those observations as minor details, but from my own perspective they were something difficult to deal with. But they are kind of funny things. We laughed a lot about them, and they were pleasant memories. So cultural differences are source of inspiration and enrichment.